Do you want to meet for dinner? I thought, why not? Why not? I'm just gonna record a video and then upload it. That makes more sense. So I got my oven preheating 450. Got my applesauce to juice me. And I got my chicken out. Start thawing, and I'm gonna give half of it to my cats. Introducing them to some better meats with their food. They're hungry too. We haven't eaten today. Well, I haven't. They may have had some, but because they eat outside too, so they're getting a little bit junky. Because I always feed them if they meow, and so we're working on our habits. Working on me staying centered in myself and me needs. Ouch, that was not the rip that I was going for. That wasn't, we wanted a tear, but we got a rip instead. So this is, I don't know how to, this is deal with myself in relation to, you know, others, you know what I mean. I'm supposed to be powerhousing, boundary setting. We're all making we all make sacrifices here. Need to lose a couple kibbles off of your body. I usually give in. Smacking me with her tail. A newly bonded special relationship with Miss Cinnamon. Cinnamon's sugar over here. Whom I thought I was mean to her at first because I didn't know. I cannot figure out these dynamics, and then I realized to stay out of it. Don't pay any mind to any of them. So we all get along well in here now. So the vibe is very goose flabba. We washed our dull blade. We left the cutting board as is. No reason. No rhyme. No reason. No rhyme. Okay. Did I tell you what this is? Creamy Dijon chicken. Dijon. It wasn't the accent I was going from. Creamy Dijon. How do you say that? Like a white person chicken. They got still head trout as optional. I'm like, oh, organic chicken cutlets. Okay. They give you options. My birthday week, I had this chimichurri steak, which was like, it does add on the prices. It's a very good. Very good. And I learned from my past slowly at my pace. Slowly at my 2 times speed pace. These giant heads of egoistic broccoli. How big y'all's heads are. Big your head is. Come packaged this way. You think that's normal. Oh, you saw broccoli. You're huge egos. Gorgeous. Just see. Talking earlier, we like watching what's the words? Looking out over the horizon, the streets, people walking, people watching, people watching people walking, seeing, we're watching the guy. What was the word? Egoist, full of himself, self-centered, narcissist. No, that wasn't the word. It's a specific phrase. But yeah, this for this type of guy, you know, like Psycho, that type of guy. He's extreme. Gonna be very entertaining and enjoyable watch. An entertaining watch. I don't know. I'm not high or anything. I'm just, I'm in pain. Actively, I am. I think that there is beings. I talk about beings. I'm really kind of talking about you guys, and I'm talking about me. I'm kind of talking about Earth, and all sorts of these. I could follow, but I was gonna say that people think I'm pregnant or something. Sometimes I get like these spiritual messages of, no, they're pretty vague. I can't tell if it's like personal or not. So I have to sort through these things and figure these things out. Ultimately, it's all personal. So, thinking that I'm pregnant, and I'm like, I think it's a tumor. There's like seeing some sort of like activity in this area, being like there's a baby in there, but I'm pretty sure it's more so back in this area. It could also be the middle area of the trying to figure out the location, like specific locations for these things. You're doing regenerative healing, regeneration of the cells, so because you know, I think of probably lots of people as cancers and tumors, and cancerous tumors in our bodies, My cousin Sarah just now she got some, so like we're praying for her. Make sure you pray for her and think of her. So I'm thinking she could be like, I was thinking she could be the first, like the example, sort of like when you start them, like the first person to receive like this regenerative healing. So I would say is each person's free will decision. There's certain things I can do is convey or like that sort of stuff, like stewardship is, but make decisions for other people, even if they affect me. And so, we'll just continue to be, you know, tropical sunrise. Bring some tropical sunrise into your situationships. That's what we're living in, right? We're living in situationships right now. As far as we're talking reality goes it. Yep. Been dropping back down to earth. I am here. Hello. Might feel connected. You are connected with me. So there was, what else was there? Oven at 450. I'm so excited to eat. Booyah. Yeah, like I said, I didn't really smoke that really that hard recently. I watched Much Ado About Nothing, my comfort movie. Now, yeah, so I think the cells are, I'm saying this is the easiest one ever, because I'm saying like, you know, when we talk how barbaric the system, there's so many, it's so broad how to how to grab this, like regenerating the cells that are tumorous, boop boop boop, instead of cutting out the thing and saying, okay, so bye, like it's nothing, like part of your body just turned itself, and like that's a lot of worlds. You know, just it's life, but it's like, why don't we just start bringing this stuff back? The death hole, the shithole, the death hole. Like, if you were thinking that you need to go and relieve yourself, say think twice. Say see if you can't hold that. Put that somewhere in your body, right there. Put that on you instead. You're shooting out everything good about what you got, then you're gonna be there without nothing again. Which is fine. It's okay. It's okay. Like, but I guess we're always regenerating in a way. I'm sure there's people who know how to do this who don't realize probably. So, because there's special gifts that I can't access unless you're accessing these. Be accessing this stuff. This information. Yeah, I've been watching September 11th. This is 7/11. September 11th stuff. Like filling out that situation. It's not really it's pretty comfortable actually at this point. It's pretty like something you could just push on it and I feel nothing. I don't know, I just find myself like very curious about the stories, about how, you know, like being inside of this and being inside the building. And I saw a video, they had a video, this guy in an elevator on the 78th floor, gore floor. Just like, Jesus. He just had walked into the elevator in the South Tower. It closes and then boom, the plane hits it, and there's like you see like, because I was like, I think there's no any video footage of it. You know, they see some pictures of people in the stairwells, and you know, it's like people were responding differently. Everybody was in like the fashions and all of it. So interesting. But yeah, this image about developing sort of like long distance warfare, but that wasn't the word. The word was like, you know, seeing this thing like dart across the sky, this plane just go and then it's that. So that kind of like introduced into us similar time as like the phones and technology stuff and the social media of this, which I don't think is evil, but by the way, but it introduced the terrorism, the like long, sort of like at a distance, sort of like social terrorism. I'm not talking other countries. I mean, we terrorize each other. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's terrifying. Everybody's terrifying. If everybody can hurt you, then everybody is scary to you. You're friends with the people who don't hurt you. People who can't hurt you. Just don't operate like that. Do not operate that way, so. grateful for those people. That is spectrum. Oh, spectrum. Do. So, do. Middle. Yeah, the middle. Middle way. The middle path. Sort of. I don't know what the middle path is. Probably the same thing. Really like, wow. Really like, wow. Feels obvious, sort of. After the fact, I guess. Soliloquies. Yeah. Trying to be comfortable. I'm telling you. Who's responsible? Whew. And I'm excited that take hold. It's gonna be an era. Whatever. I won't be comfortable until the pain stops. Like spine. This is a family curse. This is inherited. Father's side, familial. Curse or blessing, but it's been dense. Dense. So yeah. Your mind is probably out far up above your body in the sky somewhere. Maybe taking safety. Maybe trying to find. Maybe you watched Tron Ares. Tell me how it is. Tell me how it is. I'm curious. I'm already thinking about Tron 2. Sucking it. Generally know about it. Sending this imagery. Light blue. Instead of red. Maybe like white. Light blue, white. On a beach. Pina coladas. Tropical. A little slower pace. And we're riding. That's what I see. But look. I can tell you. As per when it comes to the male variety, because look, I'm not the lovers male variety. No, what? No, I'm just chatting. Don't know who's you guys's code of ethics or whatever issues you're I don't know, issues that you have or non-issues or whatever it is that you're working out, because I'm not on that level. I'm not doing lovers. I'm here. So that was, you got lovers, you got to take out your partner, then you got to do that as a man. So when you get this one, sorry, this is very, when you, metaphorically, socially, verbally, socially, partners, you need to control your woman, female situation. That's why it's so challenging and confusing and difficult. It's weird. You're thinking there's a conversation. There's actually a triangle. There's 3 parties there. 3 parties here. That's many voices. So don't be getting confused about who's telling you what, who's doing what, who's saying this and that, because they're liars' knaves. There's abusers. There's people doing shady shit, and you'll catch this. See blind spots now, sort of, in a way. Or I saw a vision of a representation of the blind spot. It's like, you can't really do anything about that. You can't do nothing about that in a nonsense world. If you're in nonsense reality, which we are, is the social construct is nonsense reality. It's not here, not grounded on earth. It's over there in all you guys' clouds. Places you find comfort. Whatever, sorry, I'm just trying to say, like, if you're only using logical sense, you're gonna be ever spiraling inward, because you need to be stepping outside more broadly and questioning everything, every voice inside your head and on the outside. If it's inside your head, it may not be your voice anyway. It could be somebody else inside of you. I got people who, just like a random guy who sometimes will go, woo, you know, or like, yeah. If it's a good bad experiment, if it's double sclerosis, yeah, just kidding. Or like different things like that, you know, they'll boo you too. So there may be one female voice in that background that hits up every time when you just got that perfect stroke, or just that moment goes lame, or not lame, just like basically anything. They can say what the fuck ever you want to say. If you can convince yourself and believe it and you say it, and she's in the cell of your body and you get that tingle and it hits up in your brain and you hear this subconsciously. Frequencies you're not, it's vibrating. That means it exists. But that doesn't mean that you're gonna not be numb to that experience if you're having billions or zillions of experiences at once. As a god of your own body, the god of your cells. Worlds. Your world's like, experiences. And this is finally starting to make sense. Like, I didn't know. But I sounded like how to sound. How to sound. I couldn't. Till ayahuasca gave me a voice for a night. I had a voice. I screamed. I think I didn't use it to scream. They didn't invite me back. The next night they said, you can't do this anymore. Okay. Well, yeah. My mom paid for this already. Just scared or what? Maybe that's it. Oh. A strange sort of acknowledgement. Some strange acknowledgements here. A little bit. Doesn't lead to shit. So, situations will, you know me, you know the situation will instantly to shit. That's a good thing. That means something, you know. If you know. If you know, you know. This meal is dedicated to Miles Joyner, who I've been thinking about this whole time. When I say this whole time, I mean this because we just followed each other on Instagram. Okay. So much to say, so much be a part of, a lot to do. People still I don't think people like to be name dropped by me. When I posted about the Remain movie. Fucking 3 followers, 0 posts, 0 following. You don't want me to be associated. They were supposed to send me this part of the storyline, the screenplay, a few pages, and a few other things, because I'd signed up for it because I pre-ordered the book, and they didn't send it, and I tried twice, and it wouldn't. I didn't get an email to certified. I didn't even be able to. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is like the 3 of those soft-hearted souls, warm-hearted. How does it express these individuals? Princely. Night Shyamalan, Nicholas Sparks, Angela Gyllenhaal over there. Fucking Gyllenhaal. Again. Cobb over there. Mr. Cobb. I'm trying to decide. Mother Buncher. Show absolutely zero interest. Push away the experience. And it's like everlasting me. Oh. It's basically an experience of non-information. Searching, seeking the answer. And there is no answer. Which I guess is what I'm used to with these guys. Okay. Well. Whatever. Much potatoes is better than no thing. What if all I could do was scream? Then scream. Cops arrived 10 minutes later. Great. Like you guys do. Nothing. Oh, nothing's something now. Wow. Cops. What do you call to turn nothing into something? Got a gun. Ugh! Taser. Taser! Yes! Choosy. They got electrified. Ding electric. What? I don't think so. Let's say. No, actually it's split in half. I'm trying to experience this experience. I think that's where the height's gonna come in. Is here. But just hungry. My girls are hungry. She's hungry. Who's hungry out there tonight? Yeah, who's hungry out there tonight? I wonder, do cats eat potatoes? Their voices don't work either, so you can't tell by the tone what they mean. And I also am this way. Like, you probably, if you know me, you might probably have this experience where I would try to be sounding excited about something for you. Like, oh, cool, if you tell me something, and it'll come off as I'm being sarcastic. So I'm not excited, actually. It's like, oh, I can't hit those, certain of those notes I can't hit. Celebration, celebratory, and then on from there. These other things. If you were trying to celebrate something with me, if we just had a win, you're gonna have to celebrate for us, for me. Please don't let me and my sour face stop you. Don't let me stop you, please. And then don't get mad at me because of me not celebrating. If we just had a win, if I did it. for me, the point of wins is to be safe. It's safety. If I do well, run a race, you're gonna know my sub story. My sub story. After that, people treat you. People leave you alone. People don't mess with you. People radiate positively towards you. That's what I'm trying to say, for a little bit after your success. So it always feels good after a race because people look at me and what they see is like, oh, like winner or something for a little bit, as opposed to what they usually would see. For which you could use your imagination and decide, if you're gonna approach that surface level or dig a little bit deeper into your truer most feelings, because I'm gonna be, where I will be. The bones. Good, the best don't matter. The sinews, nerves, the brain, trying to find that light, trying to get to these spots that I'm not allowed to access in my own metaphysical self. So whatever. Done drugs a while. Besides weed, obviously. I seem super, it's very relaxed, but I'm excited about this meal, about this too. All day I've been looking at it. I did coffee instead. I had coffee. That's why always makes me nervous every time I have to regulate myself. Like, what did I do to cause this? My mental waves. Mental, emotional, and how do I regulate this? Me mentally, emotionally. Which is internal, external process, because because words matter too. You're feeling inside, but if you're able to use the words and to speak the right words to do that, it's better to do than to not. Better to do what you can. Even if it's just crackers, 2 crackers. For this, better to than not to. Stack them. That's stackable. 2 crackers. Okay, potatoes. Drizzle our oil. I diced the potatoes, half of them, and then I put half of the diced potatoes in my I have a storage container now, so I don't have to cook everything at once. Or really what it's for is, it's just the reason is that I don't have enough space to do all of it, because the broccoli will go here, this side. Okay. Salt, pepper. Yeah. It's nice just remembering things that had been forgotten right? I'm assuming that that's happening with you guys too. You're just remembering stuff. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put this in because usually this stuff has to take a while. The goods. The goods. Protect the goods. Oh, I offer protection and direction. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do I need my apron? Sorry if I just flashed you again. Not really. Sorry. It's my armpit hair. It just goes, it runs along. Wearing information. All jokes aside, the next step is chicken. Yeah. These cats, feed these cats. I'm ready to do that. But they will, like, they get up in there because of my parental styles and short and overlookings. They come right up and they try, and I'm like, I'm still working on putting your meal together. Like, back off. It's physical. I'm sorry. Too harsh, probably. But we got our dull blade here, and we're gonna use that to open this. Stop, you're scaring me. Fingers tingling. I already, it doesn't even, like, you could see the tip, it doesn't have a point because I messed that up. And oh yes, okay. Every time. Okay, so we're gonna have these juices here. We'll divide evenly amongst the 3 bowls. This is good for you. My cat's good for you. Oh, there you are. Good for you. I wanna be good for you. I wanna be good. Oh no, I don't have the food. Wait. I wanna be good for you. All 3 of them up on me. These guys up on me. Okay. Juicy, juicy. Yes. I live a slower pace of life, so I don't get overwhelmed. Too many decisions. Many choices between life or death. People who are just because and you can't talk. That's the funny part. Weird idea, funny. Nonsense, funny. What is it? We are just ripping the chicken to bits. The chicken to bits. The chicken to bits. The chicken to bits. What if it matters how we deal with a body after a thing is dead? You say the thing is dead, but the meat is alive, or you would not be eating it. It's dead, but it's alive still. What do you mean? What does that mean? Don't know. Still don't understand death. Still don't understand this. We beat it. But overcome this, but it still doesn't. So, don't have the answer. I need something else, some other ingredient. Pain, not suffering. This life, being alive. Pleasure. It's so funny how you could know so much about something, so little about something else. Much pain. Oh, much pain. Oh, well, imagine the chickens. Imagine clipping out some things, maybe just because. Look you. What? Tail. What are you talking about? Wisdom teeth, I think, could regrow. Teeth. Thinking about this for a while. How this could be accomplished. How this would happen. Oh, what is this pieces? Should I feed them this too? Do you see the brown bits? And sometimes there is no answer. You could ask a question and there might not be. You might be in deep space and then you just try something. So collect information. That's how I see it, is we're just pushing. We're pushing out and just keep on pushing. Pushing it. Over time, eventually something cracks. And then it's like, that first crack is very relieving. Sorry, I messed with this. I'm gonna mess with it too much. Okay. So what was I saying? I'm always like, I'll come back to it, and then always forget. It'll be like, oh, I'll be right back here in like 2 seconds. Let me do this tangent, boom, boom. And then sometimes it's like, boom, right back, and then other times it's like, whoa. And then it'll be like right there, like other side of the door. And the more that you try to just, it just expressively leaves itself. I don't know what that is. But it's so funny. And then later it comes back. Leave it. I don't know where. Sometimes. Either way. An energy stamp is an energy stamp. It'll be there. If it existed ever, then then it doesn't not exist. I think we're just translating information from the last time that the universe experienced itself. Pretty high level information. Synchronous understand. What did I put? So pretty. This is great. Yeah. Blessings on the food. Blessings for the animals. To be healthy. Can continue their healing process. So we help each other. We aid each other on the journey to healing. With the cats there. These guys are uno. Masochists there. A personal singular experience. A personal experience. In a way, I worship the cats eat. In a way. Big cat. Wow. Experiences. Not easy if you would think about this. Be any animal. Cat, any animal. Oh, God's great art. I've seen them come out of heaven like portals. Fly across the sky. I'm like, those are heavens. Species. They things out of the periphery. Revision. Peripherals, yeah. Still scare myself. Don't like that feeling at the back of my head and body. I'm mad at you. Mad at you guys with this feeling. Like, do something about this soil. Do something for the soil. The soil of your minds, the soil of your thoughts, words, and the deeds. How calm they are. Oh my gosh. They're so calm. Important lessons for me. Trusting my truth. There's that one thing I wanted to say, but I couldn't remember. Still thinking about Miles. He's just there in the back of my mind. Just energy. Talk about safety. Yes, Miss Girl. Come, girlies. Here. Talk about safety. Talk about energy. Talk about you up here. Talk about you down here. Talk about you and me. And you. There you go. Oh, they're not even hungry anymore. Wow. They're at peace. Congratulations for finding peace. Congratulations on your peacefulness. Life's tragedies and emergencies. In the face of transfer to peaceful. Okay, and don't go to the light. Just kidding. Say here through the depth portal, Generatoria. Language. A very herbivore. That was herbaceous, wasn't it? Some nice, some veg definition Like some of you dudes are veg. Some of you walk in and you're walking out with the meat. Okay. The meal goes out with the meat. That doesn't mean that there's still not veg available. You need. The gymnastics, aerobics display to attract the sausage. Yes. Don't go back. Bouquets. Oh, okay. Sorry, it's so funny. So many flowers, not a dick pic. Wow. Not much respect. Oh, that's not respectful, is it? A helicopter. Opened my eyes today. Jimmy on relationships. All these romantic things. How about I just helicopter and slap it? It's not romantic, actually. That's desirable. Actually, you don't have to accept that. It just says all these romantic things. I'm like, what? Be possible. Experience is a two-way street. But he's supposed to be the leader. What is this? The person who has the huge cock and balls. Oh, Taylor Swift. Me. Is it okay? I could do that, or Taylor could do that. Taylor Swift. Taylor. Cock and balls. Yes. Protection. Protector. Protectors. Oh, this protector over me. She's my father figure. Talk to Taylor. Father figure, not. I mean. Betty, you trust. Decisions of your best interest. Your highest good. High caliber, definitely. It's a high bar. You want somebody who understands you. Who understand. Like you. So, babe, I got you, girl. Oh, sorry. I know, I was trying to do, let's just do this. Oh shit. Let's do this. How difficult this is. Comes down to minutia detail. Bodies express unique ways. I probably shouldn't be tossing this around. Sorry. Probably shouldn't be judging me when it's like this, it's so hot. I'm just like, is that too much? life is still suffering. You know what I mean? At this point, life still is suffering. Need that pause. People eat their kids. So very serious situations. Thinking about this. Considering your social attitude towards whatever you're sending there, you're sending upon the heads of children. You got a little splat, tiny little splat for that one, so I'm sure. And no, I'm certainly not an angel sent from God over there. The best that we can do, reconcile ourselves so that we'll be safe to others who are different. Or you really, can't really do that. If you're a danger to yourself, how are you supposed to be safe to other people? I hope they ate that meal and enjoyed that meal. Because it's kind of quiet. I didn't really hear a lot of eating. A lot of the stuff that I feel, the discomfort, it's the spine. The positioning, all of this in my body, it starts, at the root of the spine. Some people didn't. Take it that, how am I doing? This isn't right. Oh shit, there it is. Seriously, 9/11, like when that was happening, they're like, I think that you kind of get turned on by being analogous to suffering. That can be like very activating down here. And if you're confused, then you might feel like, I think that's why people sometimes will like smile if it's something bad. It's like you're like activated, and it's the signals are sort of confused. But also you're analogous to something scary, and if you're like not in danger, I guess you would be on the other side of that, which would feel like good. It's different. I don't know. But I was more interested in the people who looked like in the terror, I was curious about the carnage and the what people saw behind their eyes and felt and experienced. The chicken, broccoli. I'm gonna put that in there now. Okay, that's pretty good timing. I put him in the freezer for a little bit. I felt so bad. Oh my gosh. High temperature is... I'm like, the microwave, is that really like kind of sinful, like sort of ungodly? The way it doesn't really work, and just like maybe I should, maybe these are kind of done already. Oops. I'll have these as a little pre-game precursor. I should I say precursor was more analogous to what I'm saying. My meaning is meaning is limited by your words. I like when they're little, the diced potatoes. La la la. All potatoes. Always. Potatoes. Always. Potatoes. What was I saying? La la la. My mom makes sure I'm stocked with what I need. She gets me refreshments, food drinks, like every week or so. I'm almost out. All I have is like I have a kombucha, a bottle of kombucha to drink. Oh yeah. What was it? Oh yeah. Sort of a little obsessed about the Stairwell A. Like, I'm gonna write a song about Stairwell A, like sort of like the stairway to heaven in a way, except it goes down instead of up. But if that's where life is, and that's where heaven is, should be, right? Right? Stairwell A all the way down, back to earth, 100 feet on the ground, in the grass, and I think the sky, got a giant burning building. Right now, this way. Oh my, you could be in hell right now. Burning alive. So it's just not comfortable. I feel you're some kind of freak. Are those? So we'll be those. We'll be us. These freaks running into burning buildings. And this. Yeah. Pretty good with seasoning. Pretty good seasoning with food sometimes. I'm not always, but sometimes I am. Depends. This is dill. Check this out. Barely a pickle right here. What's the meat of a pickle? Nothing good, Josh. Probably the cucumber would be the veg. This would be the herb. So you got herbs too. Yes. You got herbs. Got veg. Meat. Dairy. So funny. The dairy. 100%. You do. Percent. They were impressed with us because we already split the atom. They're like, okay, did that already. Science nerds or what? What are you, science? Science-minded science geeks? We believe in science or what? Sciencey. Yeah, Dead Girls only. Dead Girls Club. Sorry, Dead Girls Club only. You're dead, sorry. Dead Girls only. These are the cool ones. Thought you were. Got the vixens over here. Oh yeah. Why did I? That goes forever. Dana. 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 Happened to you? Happened to you at the end? See? You run down and I fall down the stairs. Okay. What I'm saying with the levers, like that guy is probably gonna end up overtaking. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. These things, the little finalities, the deep space toss-up. Deep space, you don't know. You call that a toss-up because you don't know yet. But still writing this part. Learn that everybody agrees with. Firstly, it's like, not been. I'm impressed with these women, and then I'm not so impressed with these women. Probably the opposite, disappointed. So there's a lot of spectrum, and it's really complicated to navigate. I know that you guys can collect this information light speeds. All of the tools, the information you have at hand. You just figure out that we're different, me. And if you got your lover, counterpart, that person, that's gonna be a thing. 3 turtle doves, 2 fucking lovers, and then one of that girl. That, one of this thing. That one thing. In this situation, right? Situation, stories, what life is. So it's gonna be basically, don't deal the same. Don't be dealing. If it feels different, you know. It's my base situations. You can't just in that moment how you feel. What your blind spot is I've already found it. The spot when you come up to it, I'll tell you. I'll say there it is. That's the spot that just happened. Cut that. Cut right there. Split this. You guys will say yes. And we call this spot the arrogance of man. That's by design. That's what you wanted. You're some kind of hero, some sort of king knight. The parts that you play in your roles. Your heroism. It's fun. So that's probably going to be involved about how you're weighing woman against me and against this. gonna be, oh, be aware where it skips a beat, where this shit stops, where it didn't connect, stop making sense, and they say, where they act like it's all Gucci. Okay, beware. In that second, be like, was that the correct response, or is that the response that creates the blind spot to what just happened previously, right in front of my fucking face? This bitch says, this doesn't behave. Be honest about that, because there is better out there. You looking at it. This is the women who, there are women who respect me and see me for me, and this is a very brave, novel, and valorous. That word's been coming up. Valor. These types of women will be accoladed. It's better than. Because it's Gucci for everybody. Be undeniably so. Undeniably so. At the same time, I'll get my satisfaction. Giving my dues as soon as able to do this. We'll get through that as quickly as possible. As soon as possible. The other side of this shit makes me uncomfortable. Obviously, shit makes me uncomfortable. I'm embarrassed and humiliated about. You'll probably see me in my embarrassment and humiliation. That's when you're gonna want to hate me the most. When I need it. Just a little bit of sympathy. By protected. But if they see other ways to protect me, so you don't harm them, they see other ways. You know? It's just despicable. That despicable, that's life that you're despising. That is something trying to grow and flourish. I'm gonna be done with this. Sorry. Don't know. Use this pan. For sure. How long this type of video could be? I don't know. Okay, we're putting in our stock concentrate. And we're gonna drop in our Dijon mustard. Oh, let's see. Water. Spoon's water. Chopped dill and mustard as you like. Okay. Medium high. Water. I do get jealous. I get jealous if, not in a mean way, in a respectful way. People who have things that I need, things I don't have. You know that feeling? Like, could be happy for you still, but I'm like, damn. Wish I had that. Wish I had water in my body, liquidy. You don't know what I mean. It was sort of dangerous. Yes. Oh, 2 tablespoons. I don't know if that was enough. Maybe too much of, yeah, like I'm just like dehydrated always because my body's not optimally healthy. That's what healing is, one day at a time. I don't even know, like, let's try this Dijon mustard. Oh no, this is regular mustard. No, Dijon mustard. Delicious. Delicious. I said as much as you like. I'll just put the whole thing. Unique to the Dijons that I've had before. Chopped dill. As much as I would like. Let's do like half, and we'll probably garnish the rest of it with just however it is. I don't know if it's right to rip it up with my fingers like that. If it's right to the hold on here. The sauce, mixing with the sauce. Stop concentrating to make it super balls, to make it all balls. That's boss. That's boss. Ooh, yeah. You could use my voice recording or your beats to whoever, anybody, or your memes or whatever. TikToks. I thought I finally unlocked TikTok the other day. I thought it was about to happen. But I guess we're moving over to this place now. But it didn't happen. So really we're going to... Okay. This stop concentrate is just a blessing of a thickening agent. Remove from pan. And, remove from heat. Stir in sour cream and butter. Salt and pepper. And then we're just, like, basically ready. We're ready to be on to the next thing. That's how I've been non-stop. Trying to complete something that I start. It's like figuring it out. Tablespoon butter. I always put in extra butter. Okay. Yeah. Flowers out the window. My mom's lineage is warm climate, warm, humid type of just thinking lots of things. Where I'm at in my cycle. lot of time. I don't really track it. I tried before, and I couldn't prioritize this, so it really does make a difference. It really does depend, like, where you're at. Are you passionate about, like, your partner, your relationship as a man, like, towards a woman, or towards somebody who, like, bleeds, so bleeding, leader, to know their cycle is actually, it's honestly, like, very romantic and sweet. To know about your person's, like, body, and to know what they need when they're in the thing. To be outside, you're to be outside of it as they're inside of it. Isn't supposed to do this, to be out, to get pushed so far outside that you're inside of it and you're seeing it inside, from the inside. You're seeing it from the inside. You're seeing the outside of it. With all of your information, you'd say you're so intelligent. You think you're so smart, so intelligent. All your information you got access to. Completely disregarding our information we have to offer, that we fucking sit on it or shit it out. Who gives it? Doesn't matter. It means this. You tap that. You access into this. Really? Oh, really? The information are you accessing? What level of information are you getting? Wisdom are you getting? They're little, that's what I'm wondering, what's going on? It's like, are these girls coming? And it's just, where do you go? Like Jamaicaville? And have the same drink? Same fucking margaritas every time? I wish I had that. I'm sure you're bored. Think about people who aren't drinking margaritas. So people who go to work every day and don't even get a sip of water. It's worse. People got it worse. I'm figuring out because I'm at the place where it was too bad before I couldn't speak, but now I'm up here. It's a luxury to get to be angry. You reach a point where you get to be mad about something on a daily basis. You get to walk around being mad and angry. That is a luxury. That's a privilege that you get to be that. Because most people aren't safe, and if you're not safe enough to be mad, then you're still getting fucking dick punched. You can't be mad about getting dick punched while you're getting dick punched. Know what I'm saying? Righteous rage. How about righteous silence? How about people who can be raged? How about you be raged about those people can't even... They're oh! You won't know unless you're looking and paying attention, because you won't see or hear it. They're suffering the deepliest. I feel that. I feel it here. Thank you. Who's listening? So, to recognize and to reckon with this, towards this. The voiceless people, voiceless animals, and the life that is voiceless, that is just screaming. If you have information on this, please feel it. Share it with the people around you, if you're able to be sharing. Let's eat, then share. And then let's eat. Let me plate this. Oh. 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 Should I eat the guy on top or the guy on bottom? Why is this a question? Why do I have to ask myself this? Why this OCD? It says how much? Every little thing, every detail is translating into animation. Something that exists only as a memory. In this form or some other form, it could be a different scenario, but if it's the same energetic, if it reads the same memory, I don't know, if it translates the same, you know what I mean, like as a cadence. You want to get that as correctly as possible? Sorry. I'm just like, always more. Always is more to share. Salt, pepper. Booyah. So, that's it. I don't care about being perfect, really. At all. I mean, like, I do. I do actually believe in perfection. I believe in all 7s across the board. Is that golden brick road. I realize that we're not there. We have arrived at manageable discomfort. We arrived at a stepping back off the precipice. More light required. Okay, let's take the bite. Here's the look. Oh. The dill. More dillio, of course. I don't like it. Does anybody know what she is trying to get across? I know there's nobody here at this point listening. So here's the bite. Amen. Oh yeah. It's all in the sauce, baby. Huge sauce girl. But that sauce, okay. Thanks for being here at Impossibly Delicious. See you for the next meal. Thank you, honestly. Thank you so much for keeping me company. And just letting me talk about everything that's been on my mind. I know you don't like to watch me eat. It won't always be this way. So just, you know, the little things that really don't matter. Just stop giving a shit. No, you take that very personally. To say stop giving a shit. It's very personal for you. Well, take that differently. Take it differently. Or take it the same. I don't care. I do. I just... many minutes and hours in a day. Many minutes and hours in a day. Correct the cogs of consciousness, and you get to go to sleep, and then one time wake up, the cats wake you up, and then you go to sleep again. Put a pillow over your face and Cover your eyes so they don't claw at you. So she don't claw at you. I got the one girl who does this. She needs her biscuits. Needing her biscuits and whatever this is that you call this. What you say. Oh. Meanings of this. I watched a video where a girl was saying like the math is not mathing, and it was super very cringy, super out of place. I heard Water Japan. I don't know where that was coming from. There's certain things that I think like there's traps all over the place. That doesn't mean that's supposed to be exposed. It doesn't mean that or informed about, you know. Traps. Yeah, just set up just for people to laugh at you. If you're a girl, be careful about the subliminal programming and how far this has got. I don't know how far it has got for you guys. For some of you out there, you're going through different pains and having to deal with situations and deep in a rabbit hole. I'm saying you could just step out of that. You could just step out of that and stop. It's about to be the unique self for the first time ever. It will be a majority of people will be a unique self. It'll be stronger. When you're unique, you get lost. People can't find you. In a way, it's kind of like it's separatory. So, but if over 50% is unique, that no longer is a separatory factor. If everybody is the same, but it's like only 49% of people all are the same as each other, then it's a shift. That's a shift of power. That's the status quo on its head. And it's not just this change in the status quo. That's the status quo itself got. You know what I mean? Like the whole word is was going to be under question. The word itself, the thing itself. So clearly obvious. Never have I felt more near to life, like actually being alive than recently, where I smoke and go be nearer to that place. Surprised y'all ain't smoking more, huh? Where does this take you? Does this bring you near to Earth? Does this bring you near to me? Smoking, let me know. Okay, bye.